Okie dokie. Right, so the first thing we talked about then with the setup, previously your back foot was sort of flared out a bit and turned back a bit, which gave you sort of a slightly closed stance, and that certainly restricts your hips turning to the golf ball. Now, if we saw some restrictions there in that screen test we did, there was not a full range of motion there, which is fine. Lack of playing is obviously going to stiffen those joints up a little bit. If we're closed with our feet, it's going to increase that lack of range of motion, okay? So it's going to be a double effect, okay? And also, as we said, we're a little bit too sort of straight up there with the spine. Okay, with your irons to be that way, but with your drive, you want to be more behind the ball on a T-peg, hitting more of a shallow angle of attack more on the way up rather than too steep on the way down, okay? So you can see on the right, got your spine angle lean there, get your shoulders behind the golf ball, and with obviously the club on the ground, we're getting our feet a lot more neutral. So from this position now, we're in a position from where we can square the club face up correctly. Now the swing thought, as we said, as you come back in the golf ball, good backswing. As we're coming back into here now, the drill we did was to try and really get the club face closing. The sensation is if the golf ball's going to go way left. Now it's not going to go way left, okay, as much as you are going to feel it will do, okay. You're just going to release the golf club correctly now. Nice release. I'm in an impact position there. That's lovely. Really good move on the left side. Your arms are freely releasing to target. Your right arm and your left arm are correctly folding over. We're not just doing this. We're just turning your body. If you just turn your chest to target, your right hand would block your left hand from the camera just by turning your body as you would do normally. So that's a good move. It's not the old fold over. It's just a release of the golf club correctly and up onto the left side. But as we said, that range of motion there, full shoulder turn, that's a better hip turn there. Okay, and that right foot now, we can see sort of coming up on the right toe there. If we compare that to where you were on this one, back foot's not so much off the ground, is it? Okay, and your hips, I would say there, are a little bit further back in that position. Okay, so just to cut those stretches there with that exercise we did might actually improve that. Yeah, and exactly, you haven't got your weight through. So on the left-hand side, you sort of start off a bit too much on this foot and finish too much on the back foot. That's hitting like a back foot cover drive, holding the club face open because the path was too steep, the angle was too steep, creating that sort of pushy, cutty off to the right. Now we're starting behind the ball more, able to release arms, release club, release body, get the club back to the golf ball in a straighter line and get more weight onto that front foot as we finish the shot, okay? It's a more efficient way of playing golf. At the moment now you're okay, you had a couple that did go a bit left, but that's to be expected when you're now squaring the club face up because your path's always been way left. Now the club's square, a few shots might go a little bit to the left. Hey, you'll see a different side of the golf course you haven't seen for a while, so different parts there you're going to see, all right? But ultimately we've got to eliminate that slice, and because the slice was there, you were trying to swing as much as you could with the club to the left. Your setup was doing that, your swing was doing that. As a result, the ball was going to go further and further right. Make sense?
Okay, yeah.
Perfect. Okay, right, grab your bag there, mate.